What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Aryan here, and today, guys, we'll be trying your guys' setups. And just to say, these setups was some old ones that I had there saved on my computer, but I hadn't get time to use them because of school start and thing. So yeah, I'm planning to try out you guys' new one setups. So yeah, just wait a bit. So yeah, further ado, let's get right into the video. The next step is for the AKS74U, which is Coyote Sight, Muzzle Brake, Romanian Grip, Yellow Laser, and Super AP. And for this, I'm just a little, concerned that why would you want to use Super AP? Although you get a 1.1 total multiplier, but for me, I don't think it's worth it. I would rather use the 7x62 conversion as it actually boosts your stats. And yeah, but overall, this build is very great. I give it an 8 out of 10. The next setup is for the same gun, which is the AKS74U, which is red dot of choice, T-brick, Romania grip, laser of choice, and super AP. And overall, it's the same thing what I said for the last setup. It's pretty good, but yeah, I give it an 8 out of 10. Next up is for the AK103, which is reflex sight, bars barrel, folded grip, and tri laser. And for this, I will change folded grip with Romanian grip as it's kind of better. But overall, the build is very great. You just have to compensate for the recoil, but just that, the build is very great. I give it a 9 out of 10. Sub is for the Aug HBar, which is Coyote Sight or Compound Point, Muzzle Booster, Stubby Grip, Blue Laser, no ammo or AP. And this is very amazing though. Muzzle Booster on the Aug HBar is very great because the recoil isn't that high, and it's very great to use about this. I give it a 10 out of 10, bro. It's very interesting build and it's very powerful. Is for the C8A2, which is Delta Sight, ARS Suppressor or Muzzle Brake, Sideways Grip, Green Laser, and the 22 tack. And this is amazing, bro. It feels like I'm having 30 bullets instead of 20, but it have 20 bullets. But yeah, this gun feels so amazing. I like using this gun. I give it a 10 out of 10. This is actually one of my favorite guns I would like to use. Next setup is for the FT300, which is marksman kit, light barrel, and the 308 conversion. But to be honest, you don't really need a 308 conversion because it doesn't really make much of a difference. I would just say when it's stock. But overall, this build is very great. But like me personally, I'm not like a big fan of snipers. But the sniper was good to use, so I give it a 8 out of 10. Is for the G36K, which is Mars, R2 suppressor, any laser, and other canted iron sights. And for this, I'll say the only canted iron sights is just like the better choice to use in this because it makes the gun have no recoil. So I just try, swap around to each different aim types. But yeah, this build is not really good. I'll just give it a 7 out of 10. It works, but like it's not really a good build. the HK416, which is mini sight plus PVS1 suppressor, fold-in grip, blue laser, and default ammo. And for this, you did a good job of picking the PVS1 suppressor because it doesn't really, change much in the stats, but it's have a much more larger radius, suppressor radius. But I would change mini sight to like a coyote sight because I don't really like the mini sights on like guns that have like high recoil. For this gun, it have high recoil because it just kicks right in your face, and I don't really like it. So I will just put on coyote sight as it's much more better. But it's a great build. A 10 is a give it a 9 out of 10. Is for the L2A3, which is coyote sight, T brake, stubby, remove stock, and a 45 ACP. And I gotta say, this build is very great, very good for you have a lot of mobility. I would say I will give it a 9 out of 10. It's very great. All right. Service for the L2A3, which is delta sight, shot barrel, blue laser, or stubby grip, remove stock, and a 45 ACP. And overall, this build is very good. It's a very speedy build. I mean, you don't need to use stubby grip because your hand is not really on the grip. So I use blue laser. But overall, the build is very fun to use. And yeah, I give it a 9 out of 10. Service for the MGV 176, which is AMD Terminator, muzzle booster, stubby grip, and tri laser. And overall, this gun is very fun. Alright, this is a little definition of pea shooter. It sucks at range, but it's so accurate. And plus, you can use it at hip. So overall, this build is very great. I give it a 9 out of 10. But this gun is just a pea shooter. It's for the MP5 SD, which is delta sight, tri laser, and subgrip. This gun is very basic. You can't really much put on like anything to change the gun. The gun's still gonna perform like no matter what. It gonna performs very great. It's a 10 out of 10. All right. No matter what you put on it, the gun's still gonna perform great. So yeah. For the RPK12, which is any sight, carbon barrel, stubby grip, and retracted stock. And this is a great, mid-range to like CQC gun, alright? But for me, I was just lagging a bit, so it was kind of hard for me to use. But like this build is very great. I give it a 8 out of 10. The next setup is for the UMP45, which is delta sight, muzzle booster, stubby grip, yellow laser, and default ammo. And this is really perfect, alright? The UMP45 is very great, especially when you put on muzzle booster. It's very great with this. I give it a 10 out of 10, alright? It's not bad, but it's amazing, alright? setup is for the X95R, which is any side compensator, sideways grip, blue laser, the 300 blackout conversion, or the 5x56 conversion. And to be honest, I would say use the 300 blackout conversion as it's kind of better because for when you're using the other one, I don't think it's worth it because they're gonna have a lot of sway to it. So I would just say use the blackout conversion as it's just way better. But overall, I gotta give this a 10 out of 10. Good build though.